Hello and welcome back to LiftHub. Today we're gonna learn how to make thumbnail in Canva completely free. This is the most demanded video, and since I've got so many comments in my previous video, I'll assure you that everything I use will be completely free. I'll also share some tips that I personally use in my thumbnails. Timestamps will be given in the description, so let's get started. Let's go to Canva, search for thumbnail. As you all know, all of these templates are not free, and some of them are only available for Canva Pro users. And this was the complaint that I got in my previous video. So everything that we do will be completely free. Let's search for any one thumbnail as a reference. Let's go with this one. So we're going to make this thumbnail from scratch using all free elements. Let me add a new page. Let's start with the background. Choose any color that you prefer. If you want a different color, you can click this plus icon and pick your color. Now let's add the text. Go to text and add a heading. Let's go with most amazing thumbnail. Now to change the font, you go up here and choose the font that you like. You can also change it to uppercase only. Change the color for the text. Let's go with white. Then to add in the effects, click effects. Let's go with shadow and change the background color to a little darker color and maybe increase the offset and change the direction. Now we need this rectangular box around our text. We have two methods for this. I'll explain both. You can go with the one that you like. For the first method, go to elements and search for a rectangle and place it over the text. That's one way. You can also change the color of the rectangle. You can also position the rectangle forward or backward. Now for the other method, let me copy the style first so I don't have to do it again. And all I want is to change the color to black, and we want a yellow rectangle. Change the color to your preference. Go to effects, then choose background. Decrease the roundness, increase or decrease the spread according to your preference. And you can also play with the transparency. This is the second method. I am doing the same with the third text too. Okay, there's a good practice, and that is since the text and rectangle is obviously not going to change, so it's better if you group the elements. We can slightly tilt the text to make it look similar with the original thumbnail. Now for these fireworks, let's go to elements and search fireworks, then go to graphics. You can see that many of these elements are also only for Canva Pro users. Since we're going to make this completely free, so click this, then select static and free. There you go. You've filtered it out and everything here is completely free. This one's good. Let me increase the size. Then I'm going to position it completely backwards. Let's change the colors. You can go with any color that you like. And then decrease the transparency. Now let's move to the main part of the thumbnail. We've got so many comments that we used background removal in Canva, which is obviously for Canva Pro users only. So I'll teach you two methods that I use if not background removal from Canva. Let's search for maybe shocked woman in photos. Again, filter it to free. All of these images have background attached, so we cannot use them unless we have a pro account. But we need the picture first to actually remove the background. So let's go to pixels.com, then search for shocked woman. Now download any picture that you think is good for your thumbnail. We're going to use two methods to remove the background. Use whatever you're compatible with. Let's go with the first method. For this, search for clip drop, scroll down and select remove background. Here drop your image. Then click remove background. Now you don't have to unlock HD mode. That's a paid version. Just click downscale and continue. The quality is good enough for thumbnail. Then download the image. For the second method, we're going to use Paint 3D that should be pre-installed in your computer. Go to Menu and insert your picture. Then you see this magic select on the right hand side. Click this, drag the corners to focus on the girl. Then hit next. You can see the girl is selected. Now if something does not get selected, then you can choose this add. Here this strand of hair is not selected. Drag to select the hair, but the green background is also selected. For this, choose remove and then slightly remove the background. I don't need this, so let me hit Ctrl+C, go back and back, then hit done. Our image is detached from the background. Select background and delete it. Then you go to Canvas and toggle the show canvas. Now hit menu, save as. Make sure to select transparency, then save the image. We have our image from both the methods. Now upload the background removed image. Then I'm just double tapping and cropping the sides and zoom the image. Now I want this white border around the image. Edit the picture. Increase the brightness to 100. Decrease the contrast down to -100. And increase highlights, shadows, and white to 100. Decrease the black, then copy paste the image. Arrange it so that it looks like a border around the girl. Slightly tilt the image too. Okay, now we're almost done. Let's search for these stars in Elements. Search for star, go to Graphics. Then repeat the same process, filter it out to static and free. This is a similar star. There you go. We've finished our thumbnail with everything and completely free. Now for the tip that I've mentioned in the beginning of the video. This step is obviously completely optional. This is something I do to my thumbnail. Instead of making the thumbnail background look completely dull with just one color, what I like to do is add overlays. Search for overlay, go to graphics, then filter it out to free. That's the one. Then increase the size, change the color, and then position it backwards and flip this horizontal. Copy paste this to the other side as well. Flip it and position it completely backwards. This is just a small difference that makes the thumbnail look a little better. To download, hit share and download. Here's our previous thumbnail and this is our new thumbnail with overlays. And that is for today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button and join us by subscribing, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.